making sure he did not catch that last pass attempt.
3rd and inches here for RCC from their own 28. They'll hand off to Anderson, and Anderson is taken down in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Wow. Talk about a fast-moving defensive line there. And there's a Mountie down right now as he jumped that play.
Well, the Mounties were all over that one in the backfield, and we do have an injury timeout to stop the clock with 1:18 left to go. But how about that? Riverside needed about 6 inches that time, and instead they get tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. That Mountie defense is absolutely incredible.
Something else, and for the numbers that we're talking about here, the Mounties defense only allow 15.9 points per game. They've allowed overall just 111 points, leading the state in sacks with 37, 10 INTs, 5 fumble recoveries, and 3 defensive touchdowns as well. And I believe it was last week when one of the Twins blocked that punt. I believe it was against Citrus last week at home.
Well, the injured Mountie on the field was Chris Solomon, and a good sign for Mount Sac as he jogs off of the field on his own power here. He's a big component for the Mounties, not only defensively, but he returns punts and kicks as well.
Yeah, very nice sign that Solomon not only got off the field on his own, he ran off the field. So maybe just a little winded there on that big hit.
That's what it looked like. 1:18 left to go in the first half. The clock will now run. And Zamora will be punting from inside his own 5. Back deep to receive is Aaron Vons. High snap. Mounties will bring the pressure, and Zamora will get it off. It's a high spiraling kick. Vons will catch it at his own 31, try to find some room, but he's unable to do so. He's gobbled up at the 30. So we'll actually lose a yard on the kick return, and now 57 seconds left to go. RCC, they got all three of their timeouts, Brian. But what's the game plan offensively? If you're Coach Jabs, are you content with this 10-10 tie at half? Or are you going to take some shots deep downfield? Justin Alley's thrown a couple of picks, and if you throw an incompletion, it stops the clock. You give a chance to RCC to get back the football.
Obviously, he's not going to be content with a 10-10 tie at half, and I say go with what you've been dominant so far in this half, which is run the ball, but right now they're lined up like they're going to pass. Might be even a delayed handoff to Tolbert again.
Tolbert is the lone back. 4 wide set. Allo will drop back to pass. He's going to take a shot over the middle, has Macon wide open. Macon into RCC territory, down to the Tiger 48. 49 seconds left on the clock, and a big pickup on first down for the Mounties. Give him 21 yards on the reception. Derek Macon, second of the night. At least you get in field goal range here. But you don't turn over the ball. Allo, pump fakes. Now we'll dump it off short for Simpson, who wisely hops on out of bounds at the Riverside 43-yard line. A pickup of 6 there. It's Ryan Simpson's first reception of the evening.
You kind of wonder, though, too, in this 2-minute drill they call it, right? No, it's a hurry-up offense, and with under a minute left to play here in the half.
38 seconds.
You often wonder, how do they move the ball so easily when it's crunch time, and then throughout the game it's slowed down. And
flag flies in before the snap. Offsides against Riverside. That's going to give the Mounties a first down inside the RCC 40, down to the Tiger 38.
They got to take advantage of these sloppy penalties here given up by the Tigers, and jumping off sides with just seconds left on the clock. Those are gimme yards, and Allo has to take advantage of it. I see Gilchrist on the field as well. So
38 seconds remain. The Mounties have it at the RCC 38. Allo wants to pass. He's going to air it out deep for Gilchrist. Incomplete. Threw it too far to the right of Gilchrist on the near side of the field and out of bounds. And now 2nd and 10 with 36 seconds left.
Just a hair too long for Gilchrist. He had his man beat. The safety was in no man's land.
Well, if Allo throws that ball on the money, we're talking about potentially a touchdown.
It would have been a touchdown.
It would have been a touchdown.
I mean, but hey, Allo really just missing by a hair, but he brushes it off immediately, and with 36 seconds left, there's plenty of time here for the Mounties to strike, as I think that
whistles will blow. We've had some trouble with the officiating crew all night long.
And it's nice to see the Mountie crowd on a visiting away game representing out here as well at Willock Stadium.
They almost have their entire visitor section, which isn't very big here at RCC, but they have that thing almost completely full.
So 31 seconds, they're saying.
31 instead of 35.
On the clock.
2nd and 10 for the Mounties and a 10-10 tie at RCC. They have it at the RCC 38, and now more whistles blow. They'll point up here to the press box once again. They're not pointing at us, Brian.
Nowhere near the scoreboard.
3 wide set here for the Mounties. The play clock will finally run. The lone back is Omaris Tolbert. He's probably just in there to block. He is. Allo, pressured, rolls right. Now he's going to take a shot deep towards the end zone. Macon's got it. Touchdown, Mounties.
And Allo really just keeping himself composed as long as possible. He got knocked hard on that throw. And right as he released it, Derek Macon in the end zone for a Mountie touchdown.
Derek Macon making it happen, and the Mounties take the lead with 24 seconds left to go in the first half. What a play for Allo to elude the pressure and still drop off the long ball for Derek Macon. Alberto Villarreal, he'll add the PAT, and it's 17-10. Mount SAC, they get those 7 points right on back.
Hey, Justin Allo somewhat redeeming himself, really staying in the pocket as long as possible after flushed out a little bit, but nonetheless really keeping his composure, making sure his feet were set, because that was a laser and a hell of a throw by Justin Allo as the Mounties regain the lead here right before halftime.
Well, still 24 seconds left to play, so RCC, we know their weapons in their receiving core, so you can't count them out. But if the Mounties can hold defensively for these final 24 seconds of the first half, they'll have that momentum heading into the locker room with RCC receiving the kick to begin the third quarter of action. Alberto Villarreal will boot it off for the Mounties. 17-10 they lead. It's a deep kick. Short of the goal line, it'll be Chris Anderson. Across the 10, across the 15, and Anderson now with some room near side of the field, and he's finally taken down right around his own 37-yard line.
That was Derek Norman, the freshman out of Woodrow Wilson, Long Beach, California.
And thank God for Norman, or else that probably would have been an RCC touchdown.
Yeah, and he was fast to get back and recover for the Mountie special teams there. And
on the 38-yard line with 15 seconds left to play in the
15 seconds remaining. You take a shot deep downfield here if you're Riverside, or you just run this one out?
I mean, I would run it out if it happens to be a big play, a fumble or INT. That would really
Four
shoot
wide
you
set.
in the foot.
King back to pass, faces pressure, throws on the run, and the pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Anderson. Skylar Kroll there to break up the pass, and now 8 seconds remain. 17-10 Mounties.
I kind of see, Chris, just a whole different vibe.
They know the importance of this game.
From the defense.
It's do or die.
And
it's been do or die since the Long Beach game, but this is really the first opponent that has a legitimate shot against them. Halfback delay here. Anderson will get to the far side of the field, and he's tackled after a pickup of 3. The clock will hit triple zeros here from Willock Stadium, and that'll do it for the first half of action. It's the Mounties 17, RCC 10. We're going to step aside here and come on back with a halftime report. You're listening to the Mountie Football Radio Network on Spreaker.com's own national sports. We'll be right back.
Who is the team to beat in the National Football League as we begin preseason action? NFL insider Robert Dieters is up next on National Sports. The story of the 2013 Major League season has been the resurgence of the Dodgers, led by Yasiel Puig. How realistic of a shot does Los Angeles have at making the World Series? Jason Gerline leads the roundup next on National Sports. Your presentation of National Sports is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Broadcast and listen to news, radio, and music with one low monthly rate. Your show will be right back after this word from your local stations. You can contact National Sports in a number of ways through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with the label National Sports. We love to have you guys a part of our show and can easily join us also through text or call. You're listening to the National Sports radio station on Spreaker.com. America's pastime of baseball is changing as we know it into a sport we've never seen before. Where is the game headed in the next few years? Major League correspondent Cameron Sadeghi has the answer to that question next on the National Sports radio station from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, this is Sam Rosen, and I'm here with Sam's Situation.
Good afternoon, and welcome into the corner. It's Chris's Corner here on Spreaker.com, a national sports affiliate.
Hello, and welcome to the Cameron Sadeghi Show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Deep Sports Talkie. This is affiliated with National Sports.
Cameron Sadeghi, Chris Sylvester, Sam Rosen, Andrew Goldstein, Daniel Levy, and the entire broadcast crew. With Commissioner Robert Dieters, you are live from National Sports Radio Station in Los Angeles, California. Live from Los Angeles, we thank you for listening to another presentation of the National Sports Radio Station on Spreaker.com. Who are the hot teams in the Major League Baseball season heading into the playoffs? Stephen Hughes is on tap and set to join us next on the National Sports Radio Station from Los Angeles, California. Who is the team to beat in the National Football League as we begin preseason action? NFL insider Robert Dieters is up next on National Sports. The story of the 2013 Major League season has been the resurgence of the Dodgers, led by Yasiel Puig. How realistic of a shot does Los Angeles have at making the World Series? Jason Gerline leads the roundup next on National Sports. Your presentation of National Sports is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Broadcast and listen to news, radio, and music with one low monthly rate. Your show will be right back after this word from your local stations. You can contact National Sports in a number of ways through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with the label National Sports. We love to have you guys a part of our show and can easily join us also through text or call. You're listening to the National Sports radio station on Spreaker.com. America's pastime of baseball is changing as we know it into a sport we've never seen before. Where is the game headed in the next few years? Major League correspondent Cameron Sadeghi has the answer to that question next on the National Sports radio station from Los Angeles, California.
Network, it's halftime from Wheelock Stadium in Riverside, California, as the